Hi guys, this video is going to be about how can you format your CV for application in the US universities. Maybe not only US, but yeah. So I understand because I went through that stage where I was like, um, how should I make my CV? There are so many templates, yet we find it so difficult to like finalize how it should be. And my kaka once said that in academics, like in universities and other academic area, the more simple the CV is, the more better it is. So while you are like applying for jobs or something like that, you can use other like colorful templates, but while applying for like universities or any other academic area, you I not me, but most of the people recommend having like your CV just in like plain original format, not like colorful and all. So when I was applying, I met one professor, not met, but I was in contact with one professor. Let's call him Mr. Not Mr. Sorry, Dr. Russell, and he was really kind and down to earth, and I still have like so much respect for him, and he like guided me so much at that time. And he sent me one CV template, and I used that after he sent me, and that CV is like bawal for me. Like अहिलेसम्म मैले बनाएकोहरूमा चाहिँ किनभने पहिला I didn't know like how to make, and that CV like on like it was like a format, and so I knew like what should I need to put like certain information in that. So I think that will be helpful for you guys too. So I really want to like share, and in my few other videos I got one like comment saying I should make one video on this. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen now, and this is the template I was talking about. You can see here, like I'll just scroll down, and you can just pause and go through. Let me zoom it. Okay, you can go through like what it's about and all. This is like really nice and so much in like detail, but not so detailed. So yeah, so let's get started. And I have my CV here. I'll show it at last. This is I did it from this template. So yeah, um, so I don't know like how to describe it because it is already like tasvirahe bolcha. So okay, you should just write your name, telephone, email. One thing, you should never put a picture of yours in a CV, like in academic CV, never. Because I have heard so many times like from other professors that like why do people put pictures in CV? It's like no, yeah, it's a no. So yeah, so it's in this reason I think while you are applying to US universities, it's not like we don't have a department affiliation or university affiliation at that time, so you can just skip it and just write your telephone number, email address, and just your personal information. And after that, in every section we will go we will mention the recent one first and then the other ones. So for the education, the recent one I finished was my bachelor's, so I would mention the bachelor's one here. But if I wanna also like put my high school and all, I will do after that. I think everybody knows that, I'm just saying if anybody doesn't. and this is the relevant courses, like you are applying for a certain course, and if it's like related to your previous course, then you can mention the in my undergrad I had some courses that was relevant to my this course, so I would mention that ones. If you don't have, you can just skip it, yeah, just to let them know that you have had previous education or knowledge in that area. And this research interest would be like a description about your research interest. And I would suggest one thing, you should like not figure out because we are applying in different programs at that time, but just in your mind you should have like your research interest fixed, because maybe for like every program you are applying to, but you should have this fixed because it is needed in like every time, like in interview or in your letter of interest. Sometimes professor ask for that before like accepting you for the assistantship or something other position, and in CV also. So you just figure it out. And yeah, so grants, awards and honors, to be honest, this section wasn't made for me because I haven't like got any kind of scholarship or like grants in my like previous to this one. But you have to figure out something, or if you don't have anything then you can skip it. But if you like I put my when I was joining college, then I got like for getting above 80% in SLC, so I mentioned that because I didn't have anything. And the other one I mentioned was like everybody in agricultural college in Nepal gets their some amount of money for their undergrad thesis research. So I mentioned that it was very low amount, but you can just put that on. And then publications, if you have some, it will be a bonus. If you don't have, you don't have to panic. You can just write your undergrad research as in like it's in pipeline. You can just say that. So it will be fine, like in review or in preparation. And research position, if you have done any kind of research position or worked in any kind of research stations, you can mention that here, or any other things, any kind of like research experiences you can mention there. And presentations, we don't have that probably. If you have, you can write that. And yeah, presentations are not necessary. And teaching experience, if you have some teaching experience, you can put that. If you don't have, maybe figure out something, or it's not needed. If you are applying for maybe teaching assistantship, maybe it will be needed. Yeah, this is not necessary. Yeah, professional and academic service and community engagement is like same thing. You can mention organization you were affiliated to, like while I was in my undergrad, I was affiliated to like NAPO, like social organizations, Amnesty International, that we opened like in our batch. And another one, I forgot the name. Okay, so you can mention that, or any other affiliations you have. And then this is also not necessary. And professional affiliation with I don't think we have that kind of affiliation at that time, so we can skip it too. And we can add something, like add or minus some things from this. So now this is my CV, which I made before applying to LSU, but I was applying to another college at that time. So my name, information, LinkedIn, I linked my LinkedIn in this LinkedIn. What? Okay, so education, I didn't mention the high school because it was not necessary, I guess. And just GPA, one thing, we had our results in percentage, and I just like roughly estimated my GPA at that time, because LSU didn't ask for GPA and the other one too, so I didn't get my WES evaluation. So it's fine if your university doesn't require that. You don't have to expend extra money for that. But nowadays many universities requires that. So yeah, it's my thesis research in undergrad, and these are my relevant coursework. I was applying for biology course at that time, so these were the courses. And for the research interest, yeah, I just wrote this. I don't know what I've written, but yeah. And publications, I had one, and this was during lockdown, just yeah. And this was my undergrad research. You can write in preparation, and it's still in preparation. And for the research position, yeah, you just, this is from my college, like where I did my undergrad, and research intern where I did my thesis research. Do we call it thesis? I think we do. And for grant awards, as I said, yeah, we didn't have so much. I didn't have so much, so I just put something. And for work experience, I worked as this, and you can just before, I think before preparing your CV, you just go through, like, remind everything happened in your life, every little experience you had, like online or offline, anything, just write it down and then start preparing your CV. Maybe that will help. Teaching experience, trainings, these were the things I had when I was in college. We had like so many trainings organized by our college and our organizations, so it was a bonus points maybe. And service, yeah, this was during lockdown. And professional affiliations, this was what I was talking about. So I subtracted many sections here, so you can, I think this will be more relevant, because we don't have many things in that format sections, so you can use this. Maybe I will put this in description box. So I think this will help. Let me know if this helps, because if not, I will try to make another video, like K-Bina. I will include what was like what I didn't made you understand, or what didn't help. It will motivate me also by getting feedbacks. So thank you for watching. I'll try to quickly edit this and upload this as soon as possible. Bye bye. Thank you so much.